whilst their opponents Uganda had a very convincing 3-0 win against Congo on Wednesday, which not too many people were expecting, and that puts them in a good situation ahead of qualifying for the quarterfinals. A quick recap on how the tournament works for those of you that aren't quite familiar with it. 4 groups of 4. The top 2 in each group goes through not only to the quarterfinal but also qualifies for the World Cup in Qatar, the expanded World Cup at under-17 level. Quick glance at the 2 dressing rooms, by the way. Green of Cameroon today, it'll be white for Uganda. The third place teams, by the way, don't go home. They'll go through to a competition of their own because there are 10 places at the World Cup up for grabs. The 4 teams that finish third will go through to 2 playoff places, and they will determine who takes the 9th and 10th places in the World Cup. So there's plenty at stake here, and certainly if Cameroon want to keep that light flickering, they probably need something. The indomitable Lions today against the Uganda side that will be brimming with confidence after that 3-0 victory against the Congolese on Wednesday. Well, the 2 sets of players will be out in just a moment. Kick off on the hour mark, and it is a big game in Group B. Already we've seen one result from earlier on today. Tunisia 1, Egypt 2. That's a game in Group A. Tunisia losing to Egypt. Egypt held in the opening game by Ethiopia 0-0, so they're off to their first win in the competition so far. This game kicking off now. Congo against Ivory Coast, and the other game in this group takes place later on this evening. Ethiopia against Morocco is also later tonight. That's a game in Group A. Well, the indomitable Lions need to get back on track against the Cranes, who could well be the outsiders in this competition. Despite a defeat on the opening match day, Cameroon have just made the 1 change. We'll dig into the team news in a minute. There are 3 changes for Uganda, and that comes partly because Miburo was sent off in the first game, 2 yellow cards, so he serves a 1-match ban today. It means a reshuffle at the back. Kombi goes from right fullback to left fullback, and it means an introduction to Kudu. So here come the 2 teams. It's a long walk from the changing room area down the touchline and across the middle of the pitch. Plenty of time for these 2 sets of players to get their thoughts out of their heads. Referee today, by the way, Ancino Twan Yang Yukwa, who is from Namibia. We've got officials from Namibia, Zambia, Seychelles, Gambia as well, plus the football video system, of course, the FVR, which is a watered down version of VAR. If you've not come across it before, well, you'll learn all about it in due course in this game. Been working quite well in the tournament so far. I've been impressed with the officiating mostly.
Please stand for the national anthem of Cameroon.
Well, first up is Cameroon's national anthem.
And now the national anthem of Uganda. والآن النشيد الوطني لأوغندا.
Well, Uganda up there with the likes of Ethiopia and Ghana, who have impressed early on in the tournament. Big names like Nigeria not involved. Perhaps this is the way that international football in Africa is shaping some of the smaller nations, some of the less recognised nations, suddenly becoming well organised, ambitious, and they have a plan. Well, Kinga continues in goal for Cameroon. They've got that one change at the back. Bodo coming in, Musa switching to left back. It's as you were in midfield. Sandio and Christ need to be careful, both on a yellow. And as you were up front as well, that front three stays unchanged. Makesson down the middle, Baliag down the right, and Sombeng down the left. Christ is the captain. Two teams lining up for one final photo, and then the two captains stepping forward. Kreis and also Mukisi. Two teams are going to swap ends ahead of kick-off, but one quick photo first, and let's quick run through that Ugandan lineup. Luke Music is the goalkeeper. Kidu comes in at right full-back. That means that Kombi goes from right back to left back. The midfield of Owino, Oro, and Mahuzi. And Gobi comes in on the right-hand side of the midfield. Kawoya dropping down onto the bench. Kingston Laria is the head coach. Libero is suspended today. 2 yellow cards equal to red in the first match, so he plays no part. He'll sit this one out. Well, Cameroon lost their opening game. They simply can't afford a second defeat today. It would make qualification nigh on impossible. It would mean they've got work to do in their final game against Ivory Coast if they were to even get third place and stand a chance of qualifying for the World Cup in Qatar. Uganda could qualify with a victory today, and that would take them into the World Cup finals, which is a tremendous achievement for them. So Cameroon kicking from right to left in the first half, and an early chance to get forward here for Mackerson. He gets an early shot in. Well, it's on target inside the opening 20 seconds, but whilst it had power behind it, it was really straight at Lukiamusi. An early warning sign perhaps there for Uganda that this isn't going to be a walk in the park necessarily. Cameroon have started brightly here, and they could be in with a chance. Well, they've had two chances in the opening 40 seconds, and the goalkeeper's made the save, and both Mackerson and Lukiamusi have gone down injured. But a really good start this from Cameroon. Two sights of goal for Mackerson. And that was a good save by the goalkeeper. First one was straight at him. I don't think that was on the script. An early indicator that treatment is required, especially for the goalkeeper. But it's been a sloppy start for Uganda. Mackerson with two sights of goal. Well, give him credit, he hit the target with both of them. One was straight at the goalkeeper. This one was actually a very good save from the goalkeeper, who came out quickly. Brave goalkeeping at a cost. He's on his feet again now. He's all okay. They were, as a precaution, warming up Adrian Mukwanga down on the touchline below, but he's now sat down, and I think everything's okay. 2 minutes into this game, and a bright start for Cameroon. A wake-up call for Uganda. Some glorious sunshine. It's not prolifically hot in Morocco today. It's a nice cooling breeze there in Rabat, as the ball is sent long by Binde. Wide from Wesigwa. Wesigwa plays it wide into the penalty area, and there's an opening goal, but the flag is up. Well, it wasn't third time lucky for Mackerson, who made the run into an offside position. Here's the ball over the top. And it wasn't Mackerson, it was Sandio, but he was offside. So Sandio, Cameroon, opening the scoring, but clearly offside. Well, 3 minutes in. Two saves from the Uganda goalkeeper already. And, this isn't going to the form book at the moment. Uganda, comfortable winners on match day one, have not got into their stride. Maybe they are about to do so now. Down goes Gorby on this near side. He's winning a free kick. So Uganda free kick, which is going to be taken by Kidu. Edrin Kidu. Every single one of the 11 starters for Uganda are home-based players. Same with Cameroon. There are certain countries like Algeria that have got some players playing at top clubs in France, but they haven't pulled up too many trees so far, Algeria. Aliou Sadou. There's he's the coach of Cameroon. Criticised his players in the defeat on the opening fixture against Ivory Coast. He felt there was an opportunity missed. Well, so far they've really been on top, taken the game straight to Uganda. Uganda can break away though. They've got talented players that could cause damage. They've crowded out in the midfield, and Sandio comes away with the ball. Musa. Sombeng. Musa's gone darting down the line, but he won't get there, and he's offside anyway. Well, he'll be pleased with his side's start. Well, as you said, I'm not sure that the Ugandan coach, Lai Kingston, will be quite so happy with the way his side would have performed so far, as another ball is played into the penalty area and grabbed by Lukiamuzi. He's probably not anticipating such a busy opening 5 minutes. It's fairly frantic at the moment. Either side has established a pattern of putting the foot on the ball, but they do have a free kick here to Cameroon. Fouls by Owinu, John Brian Owinu. Long punt out towards the left-hand side, trying to pick out the run of Sombeng. Kidu. That's a good turn from Owinu. Mopping up at the back, sure defending from Mbindi. Plays for the Best Stars Academy. It's Singlia Mbindi. So a goal kick to Cameroon, who started this game very brightly. 2 shots on target, 1 goal disallowed, and that's all in the opening 3.5 minutes. It's quieted down a little bit now. We're nearly 7 minutes in. They've looked the likelier side, Cameroon, and they go forward again now with Baliak. Baliak with the touch, it just took it away from him. And out again comes Lukimuzi. Uganda have got a man down on the far side, which is Farhad, Ismail Farhad. He's got caught from the side by Abdul Rahman. Huge punt to try and test the Cameroon defence, which was equal to it. It was a firm header away by Bolabola. Eric Bolabola, right back. We've got 4 players in the starting lineup, Cameroon, who are 1 yellow card away from missing the final game against the Democratic Republic of Congo. Watched carefully by Masigwa there as he heads back to his goalkeeper, Lukimuzi. It's another foul. The referee wants a quick word with Sandio. He's one of those players, by the way, that's on a yellow card. Mohammed VI complex here is where most of the games are being played. The opening game for Morocco was played in the local stadium, which is where you'll find the 2 semi-finals and the final. But this complex is really quite something else. It's massive. It's pitch 13. Lukimuzi with a long ball forward. Header away by captain Kreis. Wanted to get the ball into the box if they can here from Gobi. And Gobi finding Olwa. Turned back by Kido. Malaya. And then Masigwa. Towards that left-hand side. It's sprayed out wide, trying to find Farhad. But far too far ahead of Farhad. Uganda winning a throw as we head up towards the 10-minute mark. If you're just joining us, 0-0. Cameroon had 2 shots on target in the opening 40 seconds. One was a very good save from Lukimuzi. He was then beaten, only for Sandio to be caught offside, clearly offside. It's been Cameroon that have been the better side so far. They've settled a bit more now, Uganda. We've not seen an awful lot of indication of how they managed to get the better of Congo 3-0 on the opening fixture. The yellow card is out here. And on the ground is Abdelrahman. And also Kumbi. And the referee's got his yellow card out. He's ready to show one of them that they've both stayed down at the moment. I think it's going to be Abdelrahman. It looked like it was a foul by Abdelrahman in real daylight, but we might see a slowed down version in a moment. The two sets of medics are on. Referee Hansino Twanyan Yukwa is going to show a yellow card once Abdelrahman is up, in which case he'll be on a yellow, and his two midfield colleagues will also be on a yellow, but that was, just looking at the replay there, a clear yellow. Looks like despite being the guilty party, he's come off worse in the challenge, Abdelrahman. Well, now they've got three midfielders, two defenders, all on a yellow. Obviously, that's the only yellow for today, so 4 of those 5, if they get a yellow, will carry on, but miss the next game. Abdelrahman gets another yellow, he'll miss the next game and the rest of this one. Only Palara at the back for Uganda has a yellow card against his name, which would mean an automatic 1-match suspension. Clever touch by Mahuzi. Up towards the captain, Mukisa. Mukisa's putting himself about up there, so too Farhad, but it's been brought away by Bolobolo. Better from Uganda. Left-hand side, Farhad again. Doesn't initially control it, but then he brings it inside. Reversed backwards by Owino. Belaya. And then Sigua. Took the sting out of it, the extended foot of Owino. Clearly, Cameroon's need is the greater, and they are the team that have come out with their sleeves more rolled up. 13 minutes gone, they've been the better side, it's 0-0. They're on the ascendancy here. Carefully played out wide by Sandio. Needs some help over there, does Baliag. Cross from Bolobolo, throwing level with the edge of the penalty area. Like a foul throw by Bolobolo. It wasn't spotted by the assistant referee or the referee. Now Uganda on the counter-attack. Ngobi. Way back to Baleri. Tricking his way out to this near side was Mahuzi. Mahuzi, diminutive midfielder, but he's a good playmaker, good low centre of gravity. Likes everything to go through him. Henry Mahuzi. 14 minutes have elapsed. Can they get the cross in now? It's a low ball which is cleared away. The cross was from Kidu, and it's resulted in the game's first corner. We've had to wait nearly 15 minutes for the first corner of this game. So a corner to Uganda, which is going to be taken by their captain, Owen Mukisa. Mukisa's cross is a deep one. It's nudged away by the head of Mbinde. Throw into Uganda. But Cameroon losing their opening fixture to Ivory Coast 2-0. Côte d'Ivoire comfortable winners there, but Congo were beaten by Uganda 3-0, putting them in a situation here. If they win this game, they will qualify with a game to spare. Long ball into the penalty area. It's a powerful header. For a moment there, I thought it was going to drop in, but not quite. So he gets on the end of it here, does Ngobi. Doesn't really, no, it's not on target. Goalkeeper with a comfortable save, knocking his defender Bodo out the way in the process. Shadow of the TV gantry can be seen directly in front of us. Settled now of Uganda. They've had a better spell in the last 5 minutes or so. Just trying to get themselves into that stride. They've got to get their mindset right. They could so easily have been behind in the opening couple of minutes. More than one chance for Cameroon, who clear it into touch with Mbinde. He wants the throw, and then he goes down. Must have got caught there in the tussle with Makisa. More medical attention required. Well, the defender, Singila Mbinde, is back on his feet. Can only assume that he's just, oh yeah, just got a little brush of the head. I think it was the head of Christ. Accidental. 17 minutes almost played. It's 0-0, and Uganda just starting to find their stride a bit more, but that's a poor pass out wide by Kidu. Colby can't keep it in play. Playing with a right footer at left back. Cameroon. Played in towards the penalty area. It's a good ball in. Might come out here. Oh, that was one that required a little bit more composure. As it comes out, he's taken aim, Iwano. But it wasn't anywhere near the goal. They've left out 2 of the 3 goal scorers in that 3-0 win on Wednesday against Congo. Kawuya was on a yellow, so they've left him on the bench. They've not gambled with him today. And Babi as well, Abdul Shaka Babi, who's a handful. He's on the bench as well, having scored in that game on Wednesday. Another injury. This time it's his ankle in the clash with Makisa. This time it was a clash with Makisa. He's going through the wars at the moment. Here's the defender, Mbinde. Back to his feet, no treatment required. 18.5 minutes gone. Cameroon 0, Uganda 0 in the CAF Under-17 AFCON Group B Matchday 2. And comes the cross. It's headed down into the ground, and goalkeeper decides to come out and claim it, Kingwa. Hefty old clearance. Some head tennis from Cameroon, and then played out wide. Baleag can't quite catch it. And then falling over on the track as he receives the ball is Kombi. Both teams, incidentally, have made changes in the left-back position, and both have been occupied by players that played in other defensive areas from the start in the first game. So for Kombi and Uganda, he was right-back. He's gone in at left-back. And for Cameroon, Musa switched from central defence to left-back. We know. Kept alive by Ngobi. This is better. Just as I say that. The ball forward hits Owino on the ankles. Settled into the game much better now, Uganda. It was such a good start from Cameroon. get the feeling they needed to get one of those chances in the back of the net and get the lead. And I know one of them did go in and it was offside. 20 minutes have passed us by without a goal so far. And you feel that Uganda, despite their sloppy start, have settled into this game now. They've grown into the game, but that's a bit high for Shaka Ngobi, who plays for Greenlight Islamic back in Uganda. It's complex, as you see in the background. I don't think I've ever seen so many floodlights in one confined space. It's a huge complex, though. It's ideal for a competition like this. Most matches can be played here, and there's ample accommodation to contain all of these teams as well. 16 teams here. 12 of them will, sorry, 10 of them will go to the World Cup. Both these two sides hope they'll be one of the 10. Turn from Sandio, but he's given it away. He's lucky that the second ball landed with Bodo, and Bodo's gone on a rampage forward. Gets it wide. Sombeng couldn't get the cross in. It wasn't Sombeng in front, it was Musa. Well, won by Bolo. Safety from Masigwa. Cameroon throw. It's away by Owino. It's a nice triangle pattern, and Cameroon suddenly bursting through the lines. Can they get the cross in for a Baliag? They can't, but they've won a throw-in right down by the corner flag as we hit the halfway marker in this first half. Still Cameroon 0, Uganda 0. Group C. Uganda currently top, and it was delivered forcefully into the penalty area, grabbed by Lukimuzi, who looks to get the ball released early downfield up to Mukasi, but he was very isolated there and he didn't control it anyway. Sizzling ball out towards this near side, and Musa. Enough white shirts out there to close the door on Cameroon, but they're going to try and recycle it with Sandio. That's a good ball out wide. Now there's time and space for Musa. Thought about the first time cross and then realised he had lots of time. Centres it, and then it's... Did he get a touch, Massacon? Well, if he didn't, Abdul Rahman will claim it. And Cameroon are ahead. 23.5 minutes gone. It's against the run of play as well. Cross from Musa, high into the penalty area. He's onside. That's all that matters there. He could have crossed here, but he knew he had so much time, and that was the wise thing. Crosses it in. Goalkeeper doesn't deal with it. I don't think it touches Massacon on the way in. It looks like it's going to be a goal. Driven in. If anything, it touches a defender. VAR are having a look. Now, when this ball's played out wide, is there a man offside? And more to the point, is he as such interfering? That's the big question. Certainly the man who receives the ball, Musa, was onside. Goalkeeper should have done better, really. And it does take a deflection. And it's all about the initial offside, where you take it back here. There's nothing wrong with that. Yep. They scratched around trying to find an excuse to disallow it, but there wasn't one. The recipient of the pass initially was Musa. He was onside. The player inside him was offside. He was not interfering and did not interfere with anything subsequent. So Cameroon ahead through Abdul Rahman. The AS Dauphine player scoring an opening goal from the midfield. He's got the only yellow card of the game, and now he's got the only goal of the game. And it evens up things in this group. A scenario where we could go into match day 3 with all teams having won one and drawn, won one and lost one. If later on today, Congo can get the better of Ivory Coast. Well, they've got a reaction now of Uganda. They started poorly. They could have been behind early on. They've settled into the game, and now the goalkeeper is wandering a lone path outside his penalty area, which could have been a punishing one. He was lucky to get away with it. Kidu. Kidu again. Out to the right-hand side, and Gorby beaten to it by Musa. Safety first from Abindo at the back, and throw in. Kidu actually gets it inside into that penalty area. It's a good turn. It's a good turn by Musa. Left back, it was up there looking to add to the numbers. It's been put behind for a corner. Cameroon leading here by a goal to 0 at the Mohamed VI complex. Match day 2, Group C, Group B rather, in the CAF Under-17 AFCON. Here comes the corner, very, very deep. It's going to be another corner. Farhad with the header, headed it against the back of the Cameroon defender and straight behind for a corner, which is going to be taken by Farhad. Corner whipped into the near post, and ball ends up in the side netting. The player certainly threw himself at the ball. Whether he got a touch or not too sure. This was the first header. Went back behind off of Bodo. Kingwa with a clearance away. One by Sandio, but he's given it away and stretched to the left-hand side, and Farhad. Kumbi. So we go back to Nasigwa. Mbalire. Cameroon happy to sit back. Uganda stringing the passes together, but they're trailing here by a goal to 0. First goal they've conceded in the competition. That's where Cameroon is scoring their first goal in the competition. That's gone straight out for a throw into Cameroon. You're just joining us. Uganda in the all-white, Cameroon in their red shorts, their yellow shirt, yellow socks, and those famous green shirts as well. On the international scene, they've had a fairly lean time of things in recent years. They're looking to the next generation to spice things up. Well, the ball is exclusively belonging to Uganda at the moment. All the way across from Ngorbi, goes all the way back to Lukimuzi. And it's been pinched back by Cameroon. And then Uganda, their turn to take it and play it into the channel. The goalkeeper's come a long way out. He's left himself exposed. It's been planted into the penalty area, acrobatically away by Bolo Bolo for a corner. Well, it was both teams that were guilty of surrendering possession, and it was Cameroon that surrendered it inside the Uganda half. But one big ball down the channel releases Sombang. He gets the cross in. Unorthodox, but effective from Bolo Bolo. Eric Bolo Bolo. Another Uganda corner. In, flicked on and against the bar. We don't get much closer than that without an equaliser coming your way. Goalkeeper wasn't part of the equation, and he was happy to see it sail over the bar via the crossbar. Cross from Fahad. The flick and the header towards goal from Mesigwa. Abdul Rahman's goal after 25 minutes, the difference between the two sides. It came whilst Uganda were on top. A yellow card is shown to Musa. 3 of their back 4 on some sort of caution from this tournament now. But they've started the game with 4 players. A yellow card away from a ban. They've now picked up another 2 yellows. Neither of those from players cautioned in the first game. It does mean that there are now 6 of the 11 for Cameroon walking a tightrope of a yellow card. And that may be a crucial last match as well against Congo. That's heavy. Might just catch it. Then again, he might not. Just a bit too forced for Ngobi Shiako. Plays for Green Light Islami, one of the leading sides in Uganda. 12 minutes to go in the first half. Cameroon still leading by 1-0. The indomitable Lions leading the Cranes. Header just now from Mesigwa, striking the bar, the closest that Uganda have come. It's a nice piece of control by Massikon. Can't find a teammate though. It's well won back in the midfield. Crucial win by Musa. Attempted pass from Sandio was blocked. Here's Sandio again, and all the way back to Mbinde. Cameroon on the ascendancy down the right-hand side. That's good defending by Kumbi. Malbera and Mesigwa between them have cleared the ball. Fahad trying to work their way out from the back, Uganda, but can't seem to get over the halfway line at the moment. Mbinde, he's got all the time he could wish for. He's gone long with this. Sigwa with the header away. It's a nice turn by Ngobi. Playing the ball out wide. It's a good wrestle here. Makisa gets the better of the defender, gets the ball into the box. Too many green shirts, not enough white shirts really there for Uganda. And cleared away, but the pace and the energy of Mukisa getting the better of Mbinde. Twist and a turn from Baliag, who's come over to the left-hand side for now. Inside from Ngobi. Wasigwa to Kumbi. Farhad. A bit more resourceful with the ball at their feet, Uganda overall, but it's been given away rather cheaply there by Olwa. Kudu's clearance. We'll go away for a throw in on this near side. 9 minutes to half time. There will be some added time. There have been 1 or 2 stoppages. Wasiga. This is Bari. Seems that Cameroon are happy to let Uganda have the ball because they're not really making any great progress upfield with it. We know. Kombi, got a bit of time now, the left back. Runs it wide to Farhad. Ishmael Farhad. So look up, and that's a decent looking ball as well to Ngobi. Carefully inside from Muhuzi. Kombi joining in again. Farhad comes inside. Is he going to deliver across? Well, in the end, he didn't quite know whether to drag that forward or put the ball inside or cross or what to do, and he's ended up giving it straight back to Cameroon. Sincon was the man fouled there. Great hold-up play, and then he goes down. Doesn't seem to be an awful lot of contact, but something somewhere went into his back that forced him down to the ground. Lifted in, Bola. Again, the target is Massikon. Those 2 really good chances in the opening 40 minutes, didn't he? 40 minutes, 40 seconds. Then they had a disallowed goal, and then the time was right for Abdul Rahman to give them the lead. Musa somehow keeps hold of it. Back inside by Christ, the captain. It's a heavy ball, but I think it's going to be caught. It is indeed by Baliag. Can't get much of a cross in, though. Mbinde down the line once more. Retrieved by Kombi. Carefully inside, Owino. To the goalkeeper. Lifts it high up towards a halfway line. Headed back by Musa. Cameroon trying to force Uganda back at the moment. Thought for a moment that Mbinde was going to go all the way back to his goalkeeper. He did in the end, but he had it all under control. Bided his time. Clearance away by Kingwe. As we are about to hit the 40-minute mark. Last 5 minutes of the first half. Remember, 2 more games to come in this competition later today, which of course you can catch right here. We've got Congo against Ivory Coast, and we've got Ethiopia against Morocco. Ethiopia holding Egypt on the first game. Egypt winning 2-1 against Tunisia earlier on in the early kickoff today. 1-0 here to Cameroon, who lost their first game. She's certainly going to make it interesting going into match day 3 if it was to stay like this. These two would both be on 3 points. Just slipped under the toes of Ngobi, Shaka Ngobi. Neatly done by Cameroon. In towards the penalty area as well. This is Sombeg. This cross is gathered with ease by Lukia Muzi. A little over-exuberant with their press, and a foul by Sandio. Willie Cardin Wemba Sandio, who plays for Young Talents back home in Cameroon. Young Talents United. Three and a half minutes plus injury time left in the first half. Well, we know. Didn't grab hold of it and keep it. He perhaps should have done there, Kidu. This is better. Kidu's been caught out of possession. Baliak. Support comes from Musa. Quick cross as well. Launched away by Kumbi. Sumbeng. Sumbeng's gone to the right-hand side, and Baliak over to the left, and they've stayed there for the last 10 minutes or so. Those two swapping. It's a good drive forward by Ngobi. Stern challenge coming in for Musa, and of course he's one of those players on a yellow card from today. You get the feeling Cameroon are going to pick up more. It's going to lead to some suspensions. They've had both of the yellow cards in this game so far. Ball into the back post, and it's Farhead that jumped for it, and it came off of the defender. Corner given by Ansuno Twanyanyukwa. Referee. 2 minutes to go in this first half. Plus injury time. It's got to be at least 3 or 4 minutes, I would have thought, for all the stoppages we have. We haven't seen the FVR called into action yet. Football video system. Both coaches get 2 shouts for a referral to the referee going to the camera. You see that, no doubt, coming to force at some point. Corner, played short. Cameroon tearing out in the ball. Return back in and off the post. And then back in again and scrambled away by Cameroon. But twice the goal frame has come to the rescue of the indomitable Lions. Ball was a great ball in. And the header from Balair came back off the post. Really unlucky. And Balair, big man up from the back, causing danger. That's a foul on Mbembele, and they take it very quickly, and off goes Ngobi. Too quick for the referee, which is a shame from Uganda's point of view, because they were off and running there. We're into the last minute of this first half. Segwa. Rifled wide by Kumbi, who's gone on the overlap. This is Farhad. He gets the cross in, trying to glance it towards goal. It comes back out again. It's a deflected shot, was it? Yes. Deflected shot by Olwa. It's going to be a corner. Olwa, Brian Olwa, pulled it down. Didn't really make a good connection, but it hits the stretched leg of the defender. And it's another corner for Uganda. We'll find out in just a moment how many more minutes there are to be played in addition to this 45 that are now, as of now, up. Comes across, forced up in the air, but they look dangerous, these corners. Be grateful to get that one away, Cameroon. Another long ball forward, but got some towering defenders, Cameroon. They're going to win those aerial duels. They've perhaps got to work their way around, but it's from those corners that they've been susceptible.
Additional time, 3 minutes.
Oh, 3 minutes at a time. Here, Uganda again looking for a breakthrough. It's another block. Well, they must be starting to wonder now, Uganda, how they are losing this game, because they've hit the bar, they've hit the post, and they've had a couple blocked. And that was another big chance. And it looks like they're calling on a VAR check here, or as they call it, the FVR, for a handball. Now, it was struck towards goal. Did it hit the hand of the defender? That replay doesn't conclude, so it'll be slowed down. Fourth official is Abdullah Jama from Gambia. So the first thing they do is they go back. We are seeing the FVR coming to stage here. There's no offside, that's for sure. And he comes through here. The shot striking the defender. Now, did it strike him on the hand? This is the angle that will tell us. It looks like it hits him on the thigh, doesn't it? Trouble with these camera angles is that only one side, so if something happens on the blind side, it's not always conclusive.
And then you zoom out.
Sino Twanya Yukwa of Namibia is the referee. Abdullah Jama from Gambia, the fourth official.
Away, and then it hit the hip.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with that. It hit the hip.
And it's fake. And
I think we're drawing the same conclusion. This isn't going to be a penalty.
Okay, thank you so much.
So that is their first FVR call.
The ball hit the body and the arm. And then I start with a throw-in. Thank you.
FVS rule, I know. Referee explaining that the ball hit the hip. Nothing comes of the appeal. So there you go, there's FVS for you. Good system. You never know, something out of the blue could come of it. Something out of the blue could come from Uganda in the dying embers of stoppage time. That FVS call has put a slight delay on the 3 minutes that we've played already. It's a corner, might be the last play of the half. Uganda, corner kick, which is going to be taken by their captain, Makisa, scorer of one of the goals at the weekend, at Wednesday night rather. It's hung into the back post, and well, that could have gone absolutely anywhere. Challenging for it was Swigwa. Look how he goes up and nearly catches it, and it's just glanced away. I think it was Mbinde with the all-important glance, but these corners are causing problems for Cameroon. Another in-swinger is on its way in from Farhad. Ismail Farhad ready to take this, and they've got ammunition that will be attacked here by Uganda. Into the near post, flicked on, and scrambled away. Free kick has been given. There's a defender rolling around on the goal line. Looked like a foul on Mbinde. Might have well been flattened by his own goalkeeper. Let's have a look as the ball is flicked on there. I don't know. I think he might have been caught by Makisa. It's the jaw of Bodo. Well, because it's a head injury. Well, Bodo stays down, and Binde also seems to have some sort of problem as well. Those corners, every single one of them seems to be getting at Cameroon, and bar, post, it's an almighty scramble every time. I wonder what can be said at half-time from Aliam Sadou. His side are ahead, but those corners, whilst they keep being delivered like that, are going to keep causing problems for Cameroon. How do they deal with them? They have got strong defenders in the likes of Binde and Bodo and Musa. They seem to be struggling from these corners. This is the goal. Abdurrahman firing in to give Cameroon the lead midway through the half, and that's how it has remained all the way through till just before half-time. We've played now 6 minutes of the 3 minutes added on because of a FVS check, and also that foul. And with that, the half-time whistle blows. Well, Cameroon lost their opening game, but they are ahead here through Abdulrahman. Uganda took a while to get going. They could have been behind on 2 occasions in the opening minute, but they've got better as the game's gone on. They've hit the bar, they've hit the post, and they have caused all sorts of problems with those corner kicks and free kicks. And this game is still very much alive. An intriguing second half is just around the corner. Cameroon 1, Uganda 0 is your half-time score.
National anthem of Cameroon. Anthem of Uganda. والآن
Calme-toi, calme-toi.
Allez, allez,
match contre le Congo là, on a gagné. J'ai crié. Voilà, mais il n'est pas pour deux, bah, pourquoi? Allez, on récupère le ballon. Oh, Déjà un mot. Là.
C'est la pénalité. Vas-y, vas-y, t'allais. Aïe! Aïe!
Je savais que tu allais blaguer. Je savais que tu allais blaguer comme ça. Ok, vous là, on voulait te une fois. Sortez.
Imaginez ça. Tu n'arrives à gauche. Tu ne vois pas comment il y a deux personnes ici. Mais tu fais un ballon.
Le ballon, c'est pour nous.
Well, Cameroon just making their way out at the moment for the second half. Uganda have been out for a while. The sun has come back into nil at half-time. Abdurrahman Sudwese with the only goal. There he is. And since then, Uganda have peppered the Cameroon goal in search of an equaliser. The goal frame has been struck twice by Makisa and also, in fact, by Owino, sorry, and by Mbalare. Those corners towards the end of the second half causing untold problems for Cameroon, but they've still got that clean sheet intact just about. And we are just about ready to start the second half of this match. Crucial 45 minutes in the grand scheme of Group C, where Ivory Coast and Congo take on one another later on.
Substitution for Uganda. تغيير في صفوف منتخب أوغندا. Player number 15 اللاعب رقم 15 Gobi Shakur is replaced by player number 7.
So Gobi, who came into the starting lineup, has been substituted at half-time. He comes off, and it's a like-for-like with Barbie. Abdulshaka Barbie coming in on the right. Jibril is coming on as well for Jibril on, who is a midfield player. A change from both coaches as the second half gets underway. Well, if it stays as it is, Cameroon and Uganda will both go into the final game equally balanced on 3 points of win and a loss, but of course there's still a lot of football to be played here. Sanduisa is the player to come off. She's Abdulrahman, the goal scorer. So with him coming off, Jibril coming on. Oh, that's a big shout for a penalty. Goes down, does Barbie, one of his first inputs into the game after coming on as a half-time sub. There wasn't any real appeal. Let's have a little look as he comes in. Does he get caught up there? I think he loses his balance slightly more than the challenge from the defender. There was no appeal, no VAR appeal either. The football video system isn't called upon. They've yet to have an appeal. Uganda, they've decided not to use one of them up for that. And I think they've probably not got anything out of it. Here come Cameroon looking for a swipe at goal, but that really was a swipe at goal from Sombeng. Goal kick. Minute and a half into the second half, and still 1-0. Cameroon on the attack at the moment. Uganda winning themselves a throw-in over on the far side. Back with Kidu. Quick reminder, 10 of the 16 teams playing in this tournament will enter the expanding Under-17 World Cup in Qatar. Every single one of the quarter-finalists, that's the top 2 in each of the 4 groups, plus 2 of the 4 third-place teams who will play each other in an eliminator. Christ got caught there. He got caught late by Kidu. It's a free kick to Cameroon. Free kick is returned back to goalkeeper Lyoki Muzi. Sigwa. Carefully touched inside by Combi. It's going to be a free kick. He's pulled it back. Farhad was upended. The referee tried to play an advantage. It wasn't really one in the end. It's good refereeing by Encino Chan Yan Yunkwa, rather. And Balare finding Kidu. Kidu will stride forward in the right back position, trying to find the ball in between. It's been hacked away there by Msigwa. Up for a throw. Abdulrahman's goal continues to separate these two sides. He's off now, replaced because he's on a yellow card. Got a lot of players on yellow cards of Cameroon. We'll touch on that in a second. Let's just see where this one takes Uganda in towards the byline, and that's good defending behind for a corner off of Mbinde. So another corner for Uganda. They've still got 5 players on a yellow card at the moment. 1 from this game, Musa. 4, Mbinda, Bolabola, Sandia, and Christ, the captain. They get yellow carded. And what's the next match? Because another one of those dangerous corners. Goalkeeper came a long way and kind of clawed it away. It's still alive. Cameroon eventually getting it away. They seem to dally on the clearance there, did Cameroon. Into the midfield, and Kreis helps it forward. That's going to be mopped up by Nsigwa. Great interception. It's a good interception by Nsigwa, but now here come Cameroon. Into the penalty area, Massikan, still Massikan. It might come out here. It's thundered over the top of the crossbar from Baliag. And he hits it firmly enough, Baliag. Ronnie Baliag Nwegi. Fired it over the top of the crossbar. This was that corner again. They look uncomfortable, don't they? With those corners, Cameroon. Get the feeling that one of those they will profit with. Uganda again. Working their way down the right this time. Touch and go from Barbie. Musa gets there first. Barbie again. It's ahead of Musa, and he's running into the penalty area. He's been blocked off. The assistant referee gave that. The referee didn't. He wanted to play on. It didn't look as if he was ready to try and seek advantage. He was happy to play on full stop. But the assistant referee put the flag up, and with that the referee went with the decision and gave the free kick. Right outside the penalty area. It was a block on Barbie by Mbinde. No yellow card for Mbinde. He's a little fortunate, perhaps. Referee is occupied in keeping the wall a full distance of 10 yards. So, get the feeling with the Ugandan players not populating the area too much, this might be a strike at goal. The referee making absolutely sure that the wall stays where it should be. Well, they've caused so many problems with corners. What can this free kick come up with? Into the wall, cleared away. Rather disappointing in the end. Lukimuzi. Kidu. Hooked away from him by Sombeng. Off come Cameroon. That's great recovery from Bolo. Bodo. Sandy open. It's going to be a free kick. Foul. And a free kick to Cameroon. their chance to get the ball into the box maybe now. Cameroon have wasted that free kick. 9 minutes into the second half almost. And still they lead by 1-0. Foul by Baliak on Kumbi. Cameroon 1, Uganda 0. And if it stays like this, then Group B is going to go to the wire. Kumbi receiving a yellow card for that challenge on Baliak. Cameroon free kick. That's the risk of having a right-footed left-back, I suppose. Fired towards goal. Well, it wasn't a million miles away, but goalkeeper never looked uncomfortable from the free kick by Bolo Bolo. So there's a Kumbi receiving a yellow, brought out from the back by Msigwa. Touched by Olwa. Kumbi was lucky to escape with the ball there, gave it away, and it's left the Cameroon player down on the ground. I think it's Sandio, isn't it? No, it's not Sandio, it's Kreis, the captain. Right straight into the stomach. So he might have used his hand. Just didn't stop him immediately from trying to get the challenge in. He's a bit winded. An unorthodox method of fixing him from the physiotherapy team for Cameroon. And I've not seen that method of fixing a spot of being winded. Kreis comes off to the touchline. He's spoken to by his coach, Ali Amsadou. Ball is dropped, and for a moment, Cameroon are playing with 10 men. It's a long hoist up towards the edge of the penalty area. Meat and drink for someone like Bodo to head clear. And Sombeng, he can open up those strides down the left-hand side. Can he get the cross in, though? Goes on the outside, comes back in, Sombeng. It comes, it's glanced off a defender and then launched behind for a goal kick from Baliak. So a goal kick. And looks like there's going to be a return for Kreis, but Traore is coming on too. So he's coming on for Massacot. Those two big chances early on, didn't he? It's going to be Alan Traore. He's going to come on. Plays for the Jita Humanitarian Academy in Cameroon. He's a different type of player. He's a little bit shorter, a little bit more nimble. Sombeng is coming off as well.
And player number 9, player number 9, Arnold Massekon is replaced by player number 19. ثم تعويضه في ذاك 14 Isidore Nathan Piso
Kara is on and Traore is on. It's a refresh for Cameroon in the attacking quarters. Sandio, that's a trip, that's a free kick. Well, at this moment in time, I would imagine that Uganda are probably thinking, if we can get a point out of this, it gives us 4 points and it stands us in very good stead going into the final group game later next week, which would be against Ivory Coast. That could well be the title decider in Group C. Carefully turning Farhad, keeping possession. Backwards is the safest route. Sigwa to Mbalari. Kudu, Edwin Kudu. Both these squads entirely made up from players that are home-based. There are no players based overseas or in other countries other than Uganda and Cameroon. It's a big stage, this competition. One or two big clubs just keeping a close eye on emerging talent in Africa. In comes across. Bodo forcefully smashes it away, and there could be a breakaway here. The chase is on for Baliag. Tries to put pressure on the goalkeeper, Lukia Muzi. It's dealt with well by Lukia Muzi and indeed by Mbalari. Kidu back to the goalkeeper, who's closed down, and there could be problems here, and he's done well to recover, in fairness, Lukia Muzi, but it wasn't a very good clearance. He corrected his own error, charged down. It was such a big opportunity. Closed down quickly by Kreis. And he's done well to recover and just leap up in the air and claw it behind. I think this is Cameroon's first corner of the game. Carter will take, having just been brought on as a sub. Deep delivery. Leaping at the back post was Mbinde. Jumped into the goalkeeper somewhat, and that's why the free kick has been given. Well, it was a deep delivery, which kind of caught Uganda by surprise. Goalkeeper was also caught by surprise, it seems, in his positioning there. He was lucky he got a free kick, really, because he was out of the position he needed to be in to try and stop Mbinde. Uganda pressing forward into Olwa. Olwa trying his luck, but that's always going to be going wide. 61.5 minutes gone. Still Cameroon 1, Uganda 0. Group B is still very much up for grabs. Ivory Coast taking on Congo in the evening, one of the two evening kickoffs tonight, actually, taking place here on the Mohammed VI complex. Well, the story of the game, really. Cameroon could have been 2-0 up in the opening 40 seconds. 2 shots at goal. One really good save from Lukia Muzi to deny Makason. Uganda, who won their first game 3-0 against Congo, have rapidly got better as the game's gone on. Now there's a shout of a penalty there. The goalkeeper come racing off his line. It's a goal kick is given. Just wonder if there's a VAR or FVS. VAR inspection here. Did he get a touch? I'll tell you what, he didn't touch the ball, the goalkeeper. I'm just waiting for confirmation. The Cameroon are going to make an appeal. He's had a couple of risky moments Lukiamuzi, and this is one of them, and it's going to be inspected by the football video system. It's a dimmed down version of VAR, which the referee comes across and joins forces with the fourth official. There's no VAR officials, it's all done by the two non-flag bearing on-field officials.
No, okay, now. Point of contact. What is the point of contact? Point of contact.
It's not the kindest of angles, and another one where
now, okay, behind. Okay.
they really need a camera angle on the other side to ascertain clearly whether there's a touch. Takes it away from the goalkeeper. But this isn't an angle that's going to give you conclusive evidence as to whether the goalkeeper contacts Kreis, contacts Traore rather.
Can you move back? Move back. I want to see this.
It's the touch.
Can you move? Okay.
His leg goes back up in the air, but that is kind of a natural swinging position.
No, I want to see between.
It's all very subjective, this one. When the VAR system was introduced to football a few years ago, one of the first phases that came with it was clear and obvious.
Then we play frame by frame. I'm seeing hands on the ball, a little bit on the ball. Ball first. Yes, ball first, and then they slide.
It isn't a question of the goalkeeper getting the ball, it's a question of whether the goalkeeper got the player.
Okay, the contact way the ball. Okay, normal speed. I want to see the normal speed. I want to see the speed of the ball, please. The speed of the ball. This is the normal speed. Okay, with this.
They're having to work with limited evidence.
Not at all, no consequence. There is no, the flag is not gettable at all. So my decision, my final decision, no penalty. I restart with a goal.
It does look as if it's not going to be a penalty. Well, that was a time-consuming decision, but it was a borderline decision.
After on-field review, the player, the goalkeeper makes contact by the speed of the ball. The player cannot play. No, there was a slight touch on the.
Explained to the two coaches by Adsino Twanyan Yukwa, and they have got away with one there, I think. In particular, goalkeeper Lukia Musa. His luck was in. No penalty. I think it would have been a harsh penalty, if I'm totally honest. But that would have put the game to bed 2-0, you would have thought. But we have seen teams surrender 2-0 leads in this tournament already. Ghana did yesterday. Sigua. One back by Cameroon. They're leading here by a goal to 0. This is Bolo, and then forward again to Gibril. Double change for Uganda, who are still chasing this game. Ibanda is the first player who is going to come on. And Kawuya, who started the first game, Nicholas Kawuya, he comes on as well.
is placed by player 11 تم تعويضه باللاعب رقم 11 فهد إسماعيل.
I think it's Farhad and Olwa that went off, didn't quite see it, but we'll get confirmation of that in a second. It is Farhad and Olwa, and Abanda is a defender, so sure where he's going to go, but it does look as if they're going to introduce Kua down the wing. He was very diminutive but quick. Might be a holding midfielder, a Banda, and just a licence to let Muhuzi and Owino go a little bit further forward, maybe. Here comes the cross onto the chest, back towards goal by Traore, but he was always limited in what he could do really there. Had to chop it behind him. It was an unorthodox, more karate kick than scissor kick. Either way, goalkeeper straight at it. There was an off-the-ball incident, I think, there. Which, the referee will need eyes at the back of her head, but no, it's okay. It's all cleared itself up. It's Cameroon that have a free kick. They lead 1-0. We've just passed the midway point of the second half. And Uganda still haven't found a way back into this game. Remember, they hit the post and the bar in the first half. Haven't really created too much in this second half. But maybe they might now, because Cameroon have just gifted them the chance to get forward, and the white shirts pouring forward. Can they punish their opponents for giving the ball away? It's Kawuyu who tries to get it out wide. It came off of a Cameroon player. It will be a throw. It's brought under quickly by Muhuzu. Looking towards the penalty area, just nicked away by Kawuyu again. This is Owino. Makusi. Kisa runner. Well, we're just about to head into the last 20 minutes. There's still a lot of work to be done here for Cameroon, but a much-needed win puts them right back on track. They've got to stop giving the ball away like that. They will get punished. This Uganda side has players to punish them in the attacking positions. Barbie, can he get the cross in? He can. Towering header away was by Bodo. Kawuyu into the penalty area. That's going to be a free kick. Unnecessary trip from behind by Bodo. Doing so took out captain Kreis. Karel Kreis, the skipper of Cameroon. 19 to go, and this is where they are so dangerous, Uganda, because they pile the big men forward and it's the delivery. Kawuya. The right delivery makes it so difficult. Look how many players they've got in the wall. Means that they can't hit it with too much pace. It's got to be lifted. Lifted it is, and the goalkeeper makes the save at the near post. It's a corner. A save that was necessary, but routine from Kingwa to keep out the effort by Kawuya. Here comes a corner again, another dangerous one. This time it's headed away at the near post. Goalkeeper came a long way. Right decision as well from Glory Noel. Kingwa Mesinga is injured as well. Well, seems to have taken a knock to the rib cage. Yeah, just seemed to turn his shoulder blade into the goalkeeper there. Did Gibril. Was it Gibril? No, said Mabilera. Just turned his body, and that's what connected with the rib cage of Kingwa. And another delay in play, which will just fragment things a bit more. It'll suit Cameroon, who lead here by 1-0. crowd have enjoyed a game of intrigue. Uganda denied twice by the crossbar and the post. Referee Ansino Twanyanyukwa drops the ball. Goalkeeper's absolutely fine. Kingwa. Kidu volleys it over his shoulder. It's returned from whence it came and rolled down the line by Kada. It's going to go out for a goal kick, I think. Yes, just over the line. Just too far ahead of Traore. So goal kick to Uganda. And we've got 16 minutes to go, plus injury time. This game's probably got the best part of 20 minutes still to give. Can Uganda find a way back into the game? It's an important 20 minutes for both sides because they really need to win Cameroon. A draw might not be a disaster, but they're probably going to need to win against Congo in the last fixture of the three. Korea blocked off. Solid defending by Bolo. Came deep there, did the captain, Mokisa. Trying to make things happen. That then bypasses Mokisa. He'll go chasing after it, but it's been put into touch on this near side. It's the throw-in. There is a degree of urgency now about Uganda as they try and menace their way forward. Babi's cross runner up in the air from Kumbi. Kumbi goes up again, but before he actually takes off, a free kick is given to Cameroon. This time it's Kreis down. An awkward landing, having out-jumped someone a foot shorter than him. Kreis went up with Kawuya. Just a very awkward landing. Just strained his left leg, stunned it slightly. He's okay. So, free kick. Kingwa takes. Kidu. Interesting, but that header has given it away. That was a good recovery from Musa. And Abdul Rahman's goal remains the difference between these two sides. 14 minutes to go. Group B is about to be blitzed wide open, you feel. Here come Cameroon, looking to put it to bed. Inside the penalty area as well with Sandio. Away by Kidu. Drops for Makisu, who's gone much deeper. Now Makisu. Through the back by Musa. Free kick. It was a straightforward decision for the referee. Kumbi back inside to Musigwa. He's going to go long. That's interesting. Very interesting indeed. Out wide to Kawuya. Cross in quick time, and Binde. Throwing is taken quickly as well. Awino gets to the byline, can't prevent it from going out for a goal kick. Awino, one of the two players to hit the frame of the goal in the first half. Balera being the other. There is Bodo, who's had a solid game at the back for Cameroon. It's a goal kick. 12.5 minutes plus injury time to play. It's a long kick forward. First header from Musigwa. And the clearance by Kidu, not a particularly good one. It's gone straight out of play, and that hands the initiative back to Cameroon, who will be quite happy to try and keep it down that end of the pitch for as long as possible, given that they are leading by 1-0. The best form of defence is, of course, attack. This time the throw has gone to Uganda. It's difficult to save them over here, but you've got the feeling that looked more like a Uganda throw, more like a Cameroon throw than a Uganda throw. That's a foul. So, Uganda up the pitch, looking to deliver something into the penalty area. Short the free kick from Owino to Kidu. This is Balibra. Inside route, slalom run. He's got back up as well from Obanda. Obanda can't quite seize the moment. And the long ball forward, and there's no offside. It bounces up very high, and that's the invite for Masegwa to race back and get ahead of the goal-bound Traore. Just a little over 10 minutes to go in the CAF Under-17 AFCON Group B match. Match day 2 for these two teams. Cameroon ahead, but they lost the first game. Uganda behind, but they won the first game. So maybe we are looking at a very tight and intriguing match day 3 in Group B in Mohammed VI complex. Little between these two sides today. Here come Uganda. Strange back pass from Sandio. But he's got it back and he's given it out wide. Carter. And there could be a breakaway here. Babi. It's good defending. And Binde read the situation extremely well. We're into the last 10 minutes, and here come Cameroon. Given away slightly cheaply by Sandio. Mahuzu looks to the left. Finds Kawuya. Kawuya quickly forward. Kumbi had made the run. Tracking him was Bodo. Puts it out for a throw. Kawuya picked up by Mahuzi. As I look up, there's Makisa. Makisa and a good ball out wide to Babi. Babi gets to the byline and wins a corner, does he? No, it's cleared away by Musa. Very well won back by Mbalin, and then run through the middle. The goalkeeper came out and he cleared everything in front of him. Ball first. Kingwa. Kumbi. Sigwa. Straight onto the head of Mbinda. You always feel that they're at the most dangerous, Uganda, from those corners and free kicks, and that's what they're looking to try and win at the moment. That looked like a free kick. It looked like it was hauled back, Barbie. It's going to be a free kick. Cameroon not too happy with the decision. In fact, it was Kidu, not Barbie. Well, no wall this time. They work backwards to change the angle. Sigwa. Came off of the Cameroon player last of a Kowu's flick. Towards the edge of the penalty area. This is Makisa. Forceful pass. Huffing and puffing here. Uganda in search of that equalising goal. Up towards the edge of the penalty area. It's tucked out wide for Barbie. Barbie trying to tease his way past Musa. It's a very compact, well-populated part of the pitch over there at the moment. In towards the edge of the penalty area. Can they slalom their way forward? On this occasion, no. Makisa can't. In fact, it was a Banda. Touch. Kumbi. One or two risks being taken now by Uganda as they push more and more forward. Just a little over 6 minutes to go. It's a ball that will be chased. Throw in to Uganda. The Cranes running out of time. So we know. Sigwa under the challenge. It's flicked on by Kumbi. That's good. Pace by Kawuya. Kawuya gets an early ball into the penalty area. Was initially helped on by Makisa and then cleared away. Not fully yet. This is a Banda. Sigwa finding Valere. Now Kiryu. Early ball into the box. It's glanced away. Only as far as Kawuya. He comes back inside. Kawuya, can he get the delivery in? It's a very deep delivery, which is dealt with well by Cameroon. Anywhere will do. A double change for Cameroon. The fourth and fifth and final changes in this game. Mbida is going to be one of the players to come off. Looks like he's handed over the captain's armband. Comes Mbida in his place, so a like-for-like change. Mbida for Kreis. Bamba is the player coming on, and he comes on for Baliak. Like-for-like changes, really more a midfielder and a forward. It wasn't to reinforce the defensive unit. Yellow card has just been shown. I'm not sure who to. The referee's jotting down his notes. Didn't see who pointed it in a direction of. We'll try and ascertain that in due course. Sandio is the answer. And that means that he will miss the next game. The Cameroon midfielder. Second yellow in 2 games for him. So he is out suspended for the next game. It was clever defending by Bola Bola. Drops the shoulder, comes inside. Kidu. Not finding a route down that middle at the moment, aren't they, Uganda? Maybe Cameroon might. Second goal now would be an almighty relief for them. They're into the penalty area. The ball in was quickly headed away by Nsigwa. They've committed 1 or 2 green shirts forward here, Cameroon. Maybe there was a chance of a breakaway for Uganda, but Cameroon happy to put that one out for a throw and get their bodies back into their own half as quickly as possible. Just a shade over 2.5 minutes to play, plus injury time. Give me a few injuries with the substitutions and the injuries that we've had in the second half. Probably looking at another 4 minutes. Cameroon hunting down a second goal. Carter. Just 2 minutes to go. Carter happy to see that one out. Came off of Kidu. They've got no hurry in which to take this, Cameroon. You can't really blame them. Moose come forward to take it. Traore. Still Traore. He's put himself about up there since he's come on, Traore. Binder gets it clear, and it's out for a throw into Uganda. And the clock is ticking against them at the moment. We've got just under 90 seconds of the 90 minutes to go. Uganda stringing the passes together. It's all about getting over the halfway line now. Mazuzu. Combi. Long raking ball forward by Nsigwe. Kidu. Balari. Getting a throw in on the far side, but it's actually gone the way of Cameroon. 30 seconds plus injury time. Cameroon can smell 3 points. Blows open the group. Or does it? Uganda scoring now would be a real game changer.
Additional time, 5 minutes.
I said 4 minutes, I wasn't far wrong. 5 minutes is what's being added on by the referee. It's well played by Kumbi. Ball into the penalty area. He's gone round the goalkeeper, but he can't keep it in play. Well, there was a split second there where you felt that there was an equaliser, perhaps in the offing. Good run into the box. Good running by Mukisa. He can't keep the ball close enough to him. So a goal kick. Played 30 seconds of 5 minutes added on. Is there still one more chance in this game? Could go either way, couldn't it? Here come Cameroon. Ball into the penalty area. Crashed away by Nsigwe. So good defending by Mbalari. Oh, it's going to give it away here, though. Rushed his shot. And, fires it over the crossbar to Gibriel. Feels like every time they get forward, Uganda, they're running into a Cameroon brick wall. That was solid defending by Mbalari. Traore stays down, but the referee's playing on. Didn't see anything wrong with that, to be honest. Maybe a slowed down replay might change my mind. The referee is now going to stop play because of what is alleged to be a head injury. Didn't see anything. It's played over the top. It might have just been an elbow, or more of a forearm. Referee's going to have a look at this. They've called a football video system inspection of Cameroon. Don't think there was any deliberation in it. Maybe the referee might conclude differently. The ball is played over the top. Well, it's onside. So that clears that one. Seems to throw his arm back a little bit, doesn't he? I think it's more a case of him holding off the striker Traore. to keep his balance, hold the player off. I don't think there's any intent to lift an elbow in the face of the striker. Don't think there's enough in that for a red card personally, but let's see what the officials think.
No, I'm just saying. The ball is from the team of the defender. Yeah. Then the hand. It's just... No, il a tapé. Okay,
and if they give it, they have to give a red card. It'd be a very harsh red card on Mbalari. Let's see what the decision is. Nervous few moments from Mbalari. No, not enough in it. Correct decision. Well, it's eaten into our 5 minutes of added time. We've played 4.5 now. Let's expect at least another 2. Here come Cameroon again. And it is a strong ball down the line. Traore across the face of goal. This surely must be 2. Amazing that it wasn't. And scrambled away by Uganda. Traore had acres of space on the back post. And when it's pulled back by Mbida, there he is, all the time in the world, but it's blocked away by the defender. He wasn't quick enough to take the decision and get the shot in first time. Perhaps he should have hit it there. Easier said than done, of course. When he does dig it back out again, he gets the last touch and it's a goal kick. Well, the 5 minutes of added time are up. There will be some additional time. Solid header from Mbalari. Is there one last chance for Uganda? Could make all the difference in the shake-up for Group B. Carter is going to get a yellow card for that challenge. Up towards the back post. Goalkeeper decided upon not touching it. Probably the wisest decision of the lot. It's gone behind for a goal kick. We've played 2 minutes over the 5. Can't be much longer left. Just pulled away at the last moment, didn't he? And there is the final whistle. They go down to their knees, Cameroon, and celebrate 3 points. It keeps Group B alive. It keeps Cameroon alive. It keeps Uganda on their toes. And Group B will go to the wire, that's for sure. Cameroon winning by the only goal of the game, 1-0. Midway through the first half, Abdul Rahman with the goal. Uganda, well, they had their chances in the first half, a succession of corners that caused problems. They hit the post, they hit the bar, but they couldn't break down Cameroon. Less chances for both sides in the second half. Cameroon has seen this one over the line, and they have kept a clean sheet in doing so. It's Cameroon that pick up their first 3 points in Group B. And a first defeat, a first goal conceded in the tournament for Uganda. Group B is going to be one of intrigue on match day 3. Cameroon delighted that they've got themselves back in the mix. A World Cup place, of course, is the priority for these teams. And if nothing else, Cameroon need to be finishing third. They can't afford a bottom finish to be out of the equation. They've worked hard for it, Cameroon. They could have perhaps added a goal at the end. A chance for Traore, but it was blocked in the nick of time by Misigwa. Defeat for Uganda, who didn't hit the heady heights of their 3-0 opening fixture victory over Congo, but they're still in a good position. They've got a better goal difference than Cameroon going into the final game against Ivory Coast, which will be a very intriguing one. The final score, Cameroon 1, Uganda 0.
بطل انرجي رجل المباراة هو لاعب المنتخب الأوغندي رقم 6 وزي موري.
Hello.